Hola Buenas. Just north of Casa de Campo is a green area called Puerta de Hierro. Now, from my understanding, it's just a golf course, but on the other side of Puerta de Hierro is a public swimming pool. Now, my friend texted me this morning and said, "Hey Dave, what are you doing today?" So the plan is to meet up with my friend on the other side of Puerta de Hierro. But this is the interesting thing. You can actually walk all the way around the outside of it. So what we're going to do today is walk south and go clockwise around, meet my friend at the public swimming pool, and then in a little bit we will walk north and continue our path clockwise all the way around Puerta de Hierro. So without any further ado, let's get started. Empecemos. So one thing we should know by now is number one, I love green spaces, and number two, I love Casa de Campo. So for me, this is an adventure that is perfect. It's a day out to see my friend, which is great, but I also get to see more green areas, or I'm hoping so at least. That's what it looks like on the map. Just to point out, this is where we are right now. It's currently 35 Celsius and it's meant to get up to 36 or 37 today. So for those that didn't know, RTVE or RTVE is the equivalent of BBC or maybe even ITV, but here in Spain. So when you get your kind of free view TV, I guess, that's the TV station that you tune into. It's also quite windy today, which I'm a little bit concerned about in terms of the sound quality of this recording, but I'm hoping you guys can hear me clearly. The wind is certainly helping me, it's keeping me cool, so I'm happy. I just checked the map and it appears that this is actually the correct route. This is the way we're supposed to go. It's one thing that I do before I do these journeys is to double check that I can actually walk them, you know? There's nothing worse than if you start a journey and it turns out that there's no way for you to actually walk it. So I do my research beforehand and I'm glad I did. However, this again feels like I'm in the middle of nowhere. On my route to get to my starting point, I had to walk through an area with really big housing. It was absolutely beautiful. And I turned down an incorrect road and I actually ended up by the golf course where they had the driving range. I needed to be really careful around there. One of my friends has gone away for a few months and when she left, she said, "Can you look after my plants?" My initial response was most definitely not. Not because I don't want to look after her plants, but because I know they're going to die under my care. To be honest with you, most of them are dead now. Whether I've watered them not enough or watered them too much, I literally have no idea. I don't know anything about plants, and so I knew this was going to happen, right? About half of them are dead now, and then I walk out here, I look at how green it is here, and I think, what am I doing wrong? Look at it. It's beautiful. Right now it's like 36 Celsius. There's been no rain in ages. Clearly they're adapted to the hot weather. I remember years ago actually, I had a plant that my mum bought me and I had it for maybe a month or so before it died. I don't know what I did to it. I killed it, that's all I know. And the next time I saw my parents, I said to my mum, "You know what, next time I think I need a cactus." She said, "Why?" And I said, "Because I think it matches my personality." And my dad, as quick as anything, said, "What? You're a bit of a prick." I want to take this moment just to tell you guys that I've got a few big trips coming up, big trips. I don't want to give too much away. Those who are close to me know exactly where I'm going to, but I am rather excited. I'm excited to get out of my comfort zone, to get out of Madrid for a little while, but also to produce content for you guys that will be a little bit different to what we're used to. It's going to be similar in style, however, the environment's going to be different. So just keep tuned for that. I'm really excited and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll be honest, this really wasn't what I was expecting. To my left, I have an incredibly busy road. That bit I was expecting. However, to see a kind of brick wall going all the way along, I thought we'd be able to see something a bit more interesting. This is kind of beautiful. Look at this. I didn't expect this to be like literally in the middle of nowhere. We've got the motorway right in front of me. And then past that, there's this random gate. Really, really nice. Look. Nobody's like us. One thing that is for certain, it's not going to stop anyone from getting through, so I have no idea why it's there, but it is beautiful, it's very nice. Just walk around the outside, right? That I don't know what to do. I have been walking for a little while now. Nothing has really changed. We have the motorway on the left and the brick wall on the right. Hence why I haven't been showing you anything interesting for a while. There doesn't seem to be any change in scenery. I just need to be sure. Some say love's not for the bitter ones. Some say love will only Now, we are actually approaching the sports centre now. What I find interesting is it's right by the side of the motorway. So my question is, how do we go north from here? We'll have to figure that out in a little bit, I think. Okay, so I just spoke to the lady there. We are definitely in the right place. Apparently you only need a ticket to go into the swimming pool area. Yeah, I've already paid for that, so we're all good. So now I've just got to wait for my friend to arrive. Okay, so we are just leaving the swimming pool area. There are a lot of people here. It was a really good day. I really enjoyed myself. And I also had a burger as well. It was very nice. So we're going to go back down to the road we were on before, and then from there we can make our way round. We've got about an hour and a half until the sun sets, so we need to be super quick. The journey time from here, I think, is about an hour. We should get back before the sun sets. Let's continue. Okay, so we are crossing the bridge again, but this time, rather than going right, we are going left. And that means we're going to continue walking north and back round. Vámonos. My biggest concern right now is that technically what I'm walking on is a bike route. I hope that doesn't cause any problems. On these hot days, the difference it makes to have a swimming pool. Absolutely fantastic. It was nice to have a nice swim. What an amazing day this has been. Honestly, I thought by this point I would be absolutely exhausted and not in the mood to record. But in reality, I've been lying down and relaxing all day. So actually to do something like this now is really nice. Although I must admit that heat from the sun is still incredibly hot. That's amazing. You can actually see the swimming pool from here. My friend was telling me that that swimming pool is more than 200 meters in length. And surprisingly, with so many people there was still a lot of room for you to chill out, relax, get into the swimming pool. You didn't have to fight for space or anything like that. I know that there's a lot of public pools here in Madrid, and sometimes you have to fight for your space. It's a big area though. It's not just for swimming. You can see that, of course, they have the facilities for a swimming pool, but they also have so many other sectors there for all different kinds of sports. There's a rugby ground, tennis as well. I saw so many other different sports as I was walking around, ping pong. This motorway and the destination we're walking towards is actually Las Rozas, which is a town outside of the city of Madrid. It's still part of the community of Madrid, but they have a really good outlet there. There's a lot of designer clothes that you can buy there. People actually go there for the day, and there's also a food court there too. You get everybody staring for days. The path has very much opened up now, which is great. But I'm trying to get to know you much better. Okay team, this is the plan. We are going to walk to the embassy of the Republic of Sudan. It sounds really random, I know, but it's actually in the northeast corner of Puerta de Hierro. So rather than me having to do a ring road all the way round, we're gonna end our journey there. I think that's a good point to stop this journey. I believe we are getting very close to our final destination. I think it's up this road and there's a roundabout and then it's on the right hand side, but we will find out when we get there. The South Sudan embassy is either that road or this road. I've got a suspicion it's this road, so that's the one we're going to walk up and have a look. It's right in front of me. Nice, here we go, we found it. They have cameras everywhere though, and I don't want to make it look like I'm causing a nuisance. So I'm going to continue my walk from here and conclude with thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.